Hey guys, what's going on? It's Dennis at the Grass Monkey Lawn Care here. Wanted to talk about something that happens to everybody, and that's what happens when your main mower goes down. It's broke, you can't use it, you got to send it to the dealer to get it worked on. As you can see back here, my trailer is kind of empty. There's only one mower on there. There should be two. So the right stander is in the shop currently. There's something wrong with the PTO with the blade, some kind of electrical problem. I thought it was a switch. Turns out to be an electrical problem, so I thought I was going to get it back today or early tomorrow. Not happening. Now they got to do further diagnostic work on it, and it's going to be probably Friday now. So that causes some big problems in your business, right? That's your main mower. That's your bread and butter mower, the one you're using on almost every property. The 36 is just basically for backyards or very small properties that you can just pull off and bust through real quick. But with that being in the shop, I've had to put off my HOA because I cannot take the 36 on that property. There's no point even heading out there to cut it if I can't cut, all of it. I'm having to push that back, and hopefully, I'm trying to cut ahead on the certain days to kind of work that back into the schedule. But I mean, what do you do when your big mower, your main mower, is down? For some of you guys, what if that's your only mower? What do you do? You know, I'm lucky enough that you have two mowers, and I'm a firm believer in having a backup mower just in case this happens. You know, that mower went down on my first property yesterday, my very first property. The blades wouldn't turn on. So that caused a big problem. Luckily, the 36 was able to pick up the slack, and I was able to, finish out my day. But I did run it down to the dealer. But, in a situation like that, so let's say if you don't have a backup mower, what are you going to do? You're shut down for as long as that mower's in the shop. What if it's something that they need to order a part for and they can't get it for 3 or 4 days? Then you're really screwed, right? So, I wanted to put that out there to you guys. I mean, how many of you guys out there run a backup mower or run two mowers on your trailer? Just for situations like this, or if you just have like I do, like a smaller 36-inch mower for, backyards and stuff. Luckily, this Skag Liberty Z36, it's a beast. It's able to pick up the workload. It mows very fast, very efficient, very quickly. So, I'm not affected by it too much. Am I still covering as much ground with the 36 versus the 52? Because the 52 also mows very fast? No. I'm losing probably, 8 minutes or 10 minutes of property on some of these larger ones, but I'm still able to work. So, I mean, that's something to think about. If you're just running one mower, I mean, granted, don't get me wrong when I say this, if you're, someone new out there and, you got 20 accounts, this might not apply as much. But when you start hitting 40, 50, 60, 70 accounts, you've got to have another mower, just in case this circumstance comes up to where it's broke. I thought it was just an easy fix. I thought it was just a switch after I tore the panel off and kind of was looking at it. I thought, it's just got to be the little switch in there, no problem. They should better get it in and out probably a day. I was wrong. It's going to take longer. So, luckily, like I said, I mean, I have the Skag Liberty Z36. It's definitely, plowing through the properties, but at the same time, I have the situation where I can't get out to work in my HOA for the simple fact that I can't mow those hills without having my big mower. So let me know, guys, how many of you guys out there are running, a two mower setup, to where, if something like that was to happen, you're fine, you're set up. And how many of you guys out there don't have that backup mower? What would you do if this was you, being in my situation currently with your main mower being in the shop? I mean, I'd like to hear from you guys some input as far as, how you're operating your business. What would you do in a situation like this, if you didn't have that backup mower? So, I mean, thank goodness, I'd be really stressing out if I didn't have the 36 on the trailer, because last year I just had that Gravely. So imagine if that went down, it would have been bad news bears for me. We have a lot of pissed off customers wondering, what's going on, and they really don't want to hear that your equipment's broke, because this just means it makes you look like you're not, a very reliable company. And why don't you have more equipment to pick up, and do the work that you need to do? So that's my thoughts on it, guys. That's my take on it. That's kind of what's going on with me and my business. That's why I'd love to film some work. It's just I'm running a little bit behind with not having the two mowers in the trailer, and the fact that I'm trying to, rearrange my whole entire schedule around not having that main mower, because I don't have the option this weekend to go ahead and push some accounts into the weekend because I have an all-day shrub trimming job to do, and I still have to finish up a landscape job on Sunday. So, those days aren't options. So you got to make do with what you got. You got to make the best of it, and you got to kind of smile, and just move forward. So, let me know, guys. I'm going to try and film something with the Skag Liberty Z. I know there's a lot of people out there that do enjoy that mower, watching it work, watching it mow. So I'm going to do my best to find a really good property to kind of set the camera up on, and the next day or two at least get something up this week. So look forward to that, guys. Other than that, you guys have a great night. Thanks for watching as always, all the new subscribers. Appreciate it. Thumbs up if you like the video, guys, and you all have a good night.